Hello, entrepreneurs and business owners. Today is Fun Friday. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about frustration. You may be wondering, why would I talk about frustration on Fun Friday? Because there are many things that can happen that causes frustration that you can either let it turn into something that keeps you from having fun, or you can just flick it off your arm and let it go. Um, on Monday, I had so much fun. I don't know if you saw any of my posts. I created this LED bracelet, and there are at least 7 or 8 things that happened to me in the process that could have caused frustration. And would I have created this fun bracelet? Probably. It wouldn't have been this fun experience that I had, though. The first thing that happened was I wrote down the wrong time. I was teaching a class on prosperity and it was supposed to end at 3:30, and I had in my calendar initially that this event was starting at 5. It was starting at 5 for the bracelet, but as part of the process they invited the Women in Science and Engineering group at University of Buffalo invited entrepreneurs to come and to come early for dinner. So I was supposed to be there at 4 o'clock. My class ended at 3:30 and I rushed out the door and I was running late. I don't like being late. I usually arrive within 2 minutes of something starting. In fact, on Wednesday, I went to an event and walked through the door, and one of the leaders of the event said, "Your ears must have been ringing. You're late. You're never late. What happened?" So I was running late. And then and I missed a turn, I got on campus and I missed a turn, so I was lost. And I was just about to turn around and go back to where I thought the building was, and my low gas light goes on. And it's like, I don't want to drive around campus with my low gas light on, not knowing how long it's going to take me to find it. So I just parked. I asked a student, "Do you know where Davis Hall is?" "No, I only know the law building." I walked a little bit farther, asked the student, "Do you know where Davis Hall is?" "No, I don't." And then I noticed she's on her phone and she's going, she said, "It's quite a ways. You might want to drive." I said, "No, I'm going to walk. I'm okay walking." So she said, "You go here, go through this building, cross the street, it's right there." So I walk and I think, I must be just about here. I ask another student, "Where is Davis Hall?" "It's right behind that building there." So I get there. Everything is fine. I was 10 minutes late after what I was expecting to be there. It was fun. I had a nice dinner. I sat and talked to some of the students, and then we started. And all of this stuff, we had to do some soldering, we had to do some stuff, and I took it up. The one instructor was going to load some software on our bracelet, and he said, "Do you know Python?" I said, "Yeah, a little bit." I had heard of Python. I didn't really know it, but I said, "Yeah, I could." In my mind, I'm thinking, "Yeah, I can figure it out. I'm a great programmer. I can do that." And then another part, as he was doing things, somebody else was showing us how to connect the next piece, and the wires literally got crossed, but the information got crossed, and we soldered the wrong thing to the wrong thing. So again, I could have gotten frustrated because I had to undo what I did. And yet I was just like, "Yeah, we can figure this out." And I just let it flow with the flow. There were a couple more things that happened after that. And I just went, "Yeah, this is going to be fun." And at the end of that night, I just came home. I turned on my bracelet. I showed it to everybody. And it was like, that was so much fun. And yet, I'm thinking back on it, I was thinking, if I had let any one of those 7 things that happened turn into frustration, a bigger sense of frustration than the minor frustration that I felt that frustration, just let it go. So, what can you do today When you have a little bit of frustration, what can you do to flick it away? You might not be creating an LED bracelet, but you are creating something in your life. And when you let those frustrations get to you and keep you from moving forward, that is not fun. So just think about next time you have a little frustration, how can you eliminate that frustration and turn on the fun and see what you can create on this fun Friday and beyond. Until next time, dream bravely, act boldly, live vibrantly.